This is the next stage in the project. What I've done now is I've soldered a couple of buttons onto a panel, and they are going to be clockwise and counterclockwise rotation for the servo motor. And we have over here the receiver unit, which is going to be operating the servo motor once I've actually soldered the connections together. So if we look over on the screen here, every time I press a button it indicates when the left and the right hand buttons are pressed. One thing I have done is if both are pressed together, then a stop signal is going to be sent so that there's no way that this thing is going to run its battery down. So every time I press the button on the left it sends OK. When I press the button on the right, then it sends a different kind of signal to change the direction. You may notice, and I've got to work out exactly why this is happening, but every so often if I just press the button once, then it fails. If I keep my finger pressed on it, then everything's okay. I'm thinking there is a slight delay in waking up the device because these are load powered devices. There may be a slight delay waking them up, which means that they don't receive properly. And just to prove that the receiver is receiving, then I'm going to close this window down, and if you can focus back on here, let's unplug these. And it depends, because of the way that the Arduino app works, it depends on how I connect these. The order I connect them is to which device is available. So if I go back to opening the window, I'm just going to be over here. So what we have now is the receiver and what it's actually receiving. And you can see when I'm pressing the buttons, we're getting the different instruction. And then the final instruction, when I take my finger off the button, is always a 0, which means that it should stop the servo motor. So that's just proving that everything is working.